Right.
private property. I'm asking you politely not to
Do I not have
that.
an implied right of access? There's no barrier that's preventing me from walking through there.
I've let you know, you're standing
Can I have permission from you to go in there and
No,
film?
you can't.
Why not? Hello, yeah, I'm just recording a video.
Okay, for what?
Just for my own interest. Is that Superintendent?
Is that
Superintendent?
Polite for mate.
Alright. Yeah, wow. Another superintendent. They always seem to be based at the headquarters. If you remember in the Surrey video, I spoke to another superintendent. So 2 headquarters, 2 superintendents. Hello, my friend.
My name's Pete Steenhouse, I'm superintendent. How can I help you?
So you're coming a bit close?
No, mate, it's just that you're on private property.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you show me the barrier?
Right at the front there, on the pavement, is where you're not, where you're allowed.
All right.
So you want to take yourself down there? What's your name?
What was your name, sorry?
Peter.
Peter, superintendent.
Yeah.
You're based here, are you?
No.
Where are you
What's
based?
your name?
I'm not required to give my name.
Okay, take yourself off the property
Okay.
then, mate. All the way down.
All the way down?
Yeah, onto the pavement.
Can you show me the public,
Yeah,
private boundary?
Where can you see public there?
Yeah, but
That's where the public car.
I think that this should do it.
This is all private.
Nah,
road.
what? So you put that in, did you?
Private road.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
our
no.
road. This is our building. This is our road. We landscape this. This is you.
All of this, is it?
Yeah, this is all us. This is you.
So what's the issue? Can I not walk around there, take some videos?
Come here for me.
You like giving orders, don't you?
No, I'm not giving orders. Just saying this is where you're allowed.
Okay.
Down for private. Yeah.
Right.
Anywhere beyond there, private property.
Okay, I'm not here to trespass or anything
Okay,
like that.
stay there then.
3 police forces, 3 cameras, and 1 question that keeps getting answered badly. What exactly are you allowed to stand on? Watch a superintendent, a senior rank, headquarters, the lot, spend his afternoon arguing over a couple of meters of landscaping. Then we're off to a vaccination table where a bloke with a camera decides he's the chief medical officer. Then across the water where a police force does the whole thing right and accidentally embarrasses everyone. 3 settings. 3 very different ideas of what authority is for. Stay for the 3rd. It lands hardest precisely because nothing goes wrong.
So it's been about 5 minutes. The superintendent is still there. He's on the phone now. I mean, listen. Okay, this can be private property, public property. That's what he's saying. But come on, man. Are you really going to be that petty over just a couple meters? Like, you know. Again, I'm not here to like break laws and stuff, but I think this is just a little bit ridiculous, really. If he's really making a fuss over whether I'm stood there or here, in my opinion, he's acting a little bit kind of beyond his duty. Like, it's not, do you know what I mean? I've respected, look, I'm not going to go through there, I'm not going to go film in there, that's fine. But if he's going to get on the phone and make issues about me standing there or here, then I don't know, I've got a bit of a problem with that. Do you guys understand what I mean? Look, he's still there in the Tesla. So, yeah, he's on the phone, he's deliberating. I'm not sure if he's going to call some goons to come out. What's up?
Pop yourself back on top.
Nah, you're just being petty though.
No, I'm not being
don't
petty.
touch me, you know. You're
Pop
being
yourself
petty.
back
No, superintendent, there's no need for this.
Pop yourself
I've
on
respected
top.
yourself. I've come out here.
No,
it doesn't matter. This
you're
is just being
trespassing.
petty. Or it's a civil matter.
You're
Do you own the land? Do you own the land?
yourself there. Just
Well,
so- just so I can speak to you.
I'm
Just so I can
trespassing
speak to
by being stood here. Come, yes.
Reasonable, you be reasonable.
You're being unreasonable. You're acting a little bit beyond your duty. It's just a bit pedantic, isn't it? Whether I'm stood here.
Here's the tell. 5 minutes in, the superintendent isn't walking away, he's on the phone. That's the sound of a man who's given an instruction he can't back up and now needs someone else to make it stick. Land ownership is a real thing. Private property genuinely can exclude you. But if the boundary is obvious, you point at it once and you're done. You don't need reinforcements to defend a line you're confident about. Confidence that needs a phone call isn't confidence, it's admin.
Is to let you know not to go back in through the arch again. Okay?
That's fine.
Because that's private property.
Well, apparently this is private property as well.
Well, it is private property, but you're ignoring it. It's up to you if you want to be like that, it's fine.
So what would hypothetically happen if I was to walk through there?
I mean, that's a secure premises, and we'd rather not you go in there. We don't let members of the public wander around there. We don't let members of the public wander around there. It's
Right.
private property. I'm asking you politely not to
Do I not have an
that.
implied right of access? There's no barrier that's preventing me from walking through there.
I've let you know, you're standing
Can I have permission from you to go in there and
No,
film?
you can't.
Why not?
Because I'm not giving it to you.
Any reason for why? I'm just a
No.
curious member of the public.
And you can be curious all you like.
From public.
So I'll leave it there. All right?
Okay.
Enjoy your day. Don't
Okay.
go back in there for me.
Yeah, he loves giving orders, man. This guy loves barking orders. So yeah. technically we're still on private property. You know, if I was technically, he's legally, he can escort me off the property, but he's chosen not to do that. I think he knows it's a little bit petty. Whether I stand here, I stand there.
Now the reversal, and it's the filmer's own logic that does it. He asks whether he has an implied right of access, a real concept, the license the law assumes when there's a path to your door and no sign saying otherwise. Fair question, but he's already accepted the archway is private. An implied access covers approaching to make an enquiry, not wandering a secure yard for footage. The superintendent's answer is unhelpful, not unlawful. Both men are half right, which is the most British outcome available.
Hello, are you recording me?
Yeah.
Do you mind letting me know before you start recording?
No, I don't have to.
You do, it's in your policy.
No, okay. Are you recording us, gentlemen?
I am, yeah.
Oh, yeah. For any reason?
Just compiling footage.
For?
My own interest. I can't really hear you very well.
How's that?
Yeah, better. I can hear you. I can hear it a bit better now.
Okay. You're compiling footage for what?
Just like matters of public interest.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Thanks.
For any other reason apart from that?
No, just like for my own recreation, really.
Okay. You going to tell me your name?
I'm afraid not. Would you mind identifying, please?
You can see it on here, 10960, fella.
Okay, and what's
What
your
I'm
name?
going to ask you to do, okay, first of all, you're actually nearly in Kent Police's property. Not that that's a problem. All I'm going to ask you to do is to not get yourself run over, okay? Carry on what you're doing, there's no issues.
Can I go in there and film?
No, you can't.
Is there not an implied right of access for me to go in there?
No.
Can I get permission from you?
Do you want me to answer one question at a time, or do you want to just keep throwing questions? I'm trying to be as helpful as possible, okay?
Thanks.
Right, there's no issues with you standing here, no problem at all, okay? As soon as the gates are there, okay, I'm going to ask you not to step onto Kent Police grounds. Carry on filming as much as you like, okay? Just don't get yourself knocked over.
Okay, yeah, thanks for looking out for my well-being. I think I'm old enough and wise enough not to be involved in a collision.
I don't know who you are, fella, so therefore that's the reason why I'm saying to you, just be careful.
You can't help but give some directives.
Sorry?
You can't help but just give directives.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
okay?
And here's the contrast, arriving in uniform. This constable gives his number the moment it's asked. 10960. 0 tells him where the line is, tells him he's fine standing where he is, and then worries about him getting run over. That's the difference between rank and manner. That's the difference between rank and manner. One man defended a hedge, the other did the job in 90 seconds. Watch what he does with the safety warning, though. It's still a directive wearing a smile. Now leave the pavement and try a car park.
We're offering walk-in vaccinations for anybody who's interested in having them.
Oh, why?
What do you mean why?
Why are you doing that?
Because we've been volunteering for the last year and we believe it's the right thing to do.
Oh, how many vaccines have you had
I've had 3.
already?
Yeah. And all the volunteers who've been
That's
doing-
steady.
All the volunteers.
How many more vaccines are you going to get?
We don't know yet, do we?
Would you take another 3?
Well, no, I don't know that we'll need another 3. But
If you needed another 3, would you
yes,
take
of
another
course
3?
I would, yes.
How about another 10?
I think I could take another 10. Yeah.
Yeah? How about you? Would you take another 10?
Can I ask why you're filming this?
It's I've got like a YouTube channel.
Right.
It's a little bit like political and stuff. It's about police.
Right.
So a lot of people got opinions on vaccines.
I'm sure they
Watch
have.
my channel. So I'm just. Oh, sorry.
It's worked
fine,
for me
fine.
anyway so far.
Yeah, I was going to give you some publicity, but I don't know.
No, I bet I've managed to get
Oh, fucking hell.
vaccines. So, there we go. Yeah, it's worked for me, and so I believe in it.
You think there's been a lot of research in it?
Oh, I know there's been a lot of research.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research on the research. People have been doing the research. So
Has the vaccine killed anyone?
I don't know that it's killed anyone specifically. I'm not aware of anybody who's specifically been killed. So
I think the only thing we can say is we don't know anybody. In our experience, we don't know anybody that's died, and we've not seen anybody in our experience of doing a year's vaccination even have an adverse reaction, and that must be thousands.
That was a man defending a boundary. This is a man attacking one. And it isn't police, it's volunteers offering walk-in jabs. Watch the technique. He doesn't ask a question, he builds a ladder. 3 more, another 10? That's not inquiry, that's a trap with rungs. And they don't take it. They answer from what they've actually seen. A year of clinics, no adverse reactions witnessed. That's a limited claim, honestly made. He wanted a zealot. He got a bloke who volunteers on Saturdays.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got involved in a centre that actually did 31,000 vaccines here in Reading. 31,000.
But a lot of footballers are dying, are getting heart conditions now.
I think the heart conditions have been, because even in my lifetime,
I don't know if that's got anything to do with the vax, but the
Can I ask you, sir, have you heard of the vaccine?
no, I won't get it either. But
you won't.
Right,
what I was
okay.
saying was a lot of footballers since the vaccine have been suffering from heart
No,
conditions.
I've not heard of that.
And
I've heard of-
that's been statistically proven. I don't know
I've had a
the
couple of
ins and
seen-
outs, but
I've been aware of a couple of footballers who've been had heart conditions, but I'm not sure that since the vaccination. I'm aware of a couple of footballers, but well before the vaccinations took place.
like Christian Eriksen and whatnot. But do you not think you could have got COVID and survived?
Yeah, I'm absolutely certain you could have done.
Well-
I had COVID and survived.
Yeah. So what was the need to get the vaccine?
Well, I think it's to prevent me getting it again and to reduce the spread of infections, like any vaccination. When obviously,
But it doesn't.
obviously,
Having the vax doesn't stop the spread of infections.
can I ask you, have you got kids?
No.
Right. If you have kids,
Soon.
right, would you
Soon,
have
soon.
the Would you let them have the MMR vaccine?
No.
Or anything?
No.
Like that? You wouldn't let them have any
No.
vaccine.
No. Of course not.
Why not?
And here's where our filmer earns the correction. Footballers collapsing. He offers it as evidence. The volunteer names Christian Eriksen, who collapsed at the Euros in June 2021, before he'd been vaccinated. Whole point demolished by a man who wasn't even trying. Then the pivot to MMR, a vaccine that predates all of this by decades. That's not an argument anymore. That's a man reaching for whatever's on the shelf. When your evidence changes topic mid-sentence, it was never evidence.
Because
Did you have them? Obviously, you didn't get a choice because you were young. But
no,
Why wouldn't you let your children have them? If I may.
I
ask?
wouldn't.
Huh?
Because you've done the research and you worked out that it's...
No, I just don't believe in vaccines.
Right.
Okay.
So if
Well,
you
well,
do you
what
believe in
makes-
antibiotics?
Yes.
So if you got an infection, you would take antibiotics. So what is the difference between antibiotics?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I'm just interested.
I'll be honest. I don't know.
Excuse
I
me,
don't really
I've
know
got-
much about vaccines and vaccine
Yeah,
science
it's
and all this stuff.
the smallpox vaccine that saved the planet, basically.
Right.
If people hadn't been vaccinated against smallpox, then the spread of smallpox would have been
In
just
fact,
worldwide.
you don't have to have a smallpox vaccination anymore.
Yeah.
It's gone.
To be honest, I'm not the best person to argue vaccines and that because I don't really know much about it. So
We're
I
having a
can't even.
discussion. That's obviously
Yeah.
and it's interesting to get other people's viewpoints,
Yeah.
which we've been getting up throughout the day. Yeah. But
So
it's,
what's the name of your YouTube channel? That we can
It's
watch ourselves?
Coley Burks.
Coley what?
Coley Burks. KOL.
EY, as in Coley and Reading.
No, not like that. Coley as in like Coley noodles.
We're going to make a note of this.
Yeah.
COD?
No. KOLEE.
COL.
KOL.
Just have you got your phone?
And I'm not a phone guy.
And then the moment of the whole clip, he says it himself. He doesn't know much about vaccines. He's not the best person to argue it. Credit where it's due. That's more honesty than most people manage on camera. But sit with the order of events. The certainty came first. The admission came fourth. That's the confidence versus knowledge gap in real time, and he narrates it himself. Now cross the Irish Sea, where the camera meets a police force that's never seen one.
Can I help you? I'm just making a video. Excuse me? Oh, the police Garda station. Excuse me? Oh, I just like making videos. Excuse me?
They're personal cars, they're not Garda cars. So if you want to film the Garda cars, they're over there on your left hand side.
What, are they exempt from being filmed?
Well, they're not Garda vehicles, like.
They're in public though. Alright. Still busy in there. We'll pick it back up. Excuse me. Is there any chance I can get like an escorted tour? I can't. Okay. Excuse me?
We don't do them, unfortunately.
You don't do escorted tours? Okay. Have you had someone come here and film before? Oh, so you're aware of what this is?
No.
Like people have been to Garda stations before and filmed?
Maybe they have, I don't know.
Okay.
I can only speak for here.
Alright. No way we can facilitate like a tour?
Not today, because we're getting work done on ourselves.
Alright.
So
Is there a custody suite in here as well?
that's what I'm saying, that's where we're getting at. There's work being done on that this morning, as you can see.
You guys seem pretty like relaxed. You don't seem to mind me filming and stuff.
That was a man who'd done no research being confidently wrong. This is a police force that's done no auditing being quietly right. A Garda station, a camera, a total stranger, and nobody panics. He asks for a tour. They say no, politely. He asks about the custody suite. They explain the building works. No demand for ID. No invented power. No barked instruction. Refusing a request is not the same as issuing an order. Most of Britain's uniforms could learn that in an afternoon.
I do this in the UK a lot. They start talking about terrorism and stuff like that. It's not a concern for you guys.
Terrorism, or are you filming?
Excuse me?
Terrorism, or are you filming?
No, I'm just filming. Like, what I'm saying is I do this in the UK as well. And sometimes I get stop searched under the Terrorism Act there. There's certain terrorist legislation there. I mean, I would say it would be an illegal search, but it's just interesting to see the different sort of reactions, I suppose.
Yeah. We must just do it differently in the UK than we do it here.
Yeah, you guys seem quite relaxed.
We're too short to be
Yeah?
angry.
Alright. Well, thanks for your time.
No matter.
So there you go, like that seems to be the theme in Ireland. They're very relaxed. Like any time I've come to the police station, they haven't really tried to flex their jurisdiction. Haven't really tried ordering me about. Obviously we had that Irish town one, but other than that.
Watch this because it's the tell of the entire compilation. He raises terrorism himself. He's so used to hearing it that he brings the word to the party. And the Garda just looks at him. Not a flicker. In the UK, he'd have had a stop under terrorism powers by now. Here the word has no home. Note his own honesty too. He calls those searches unlawful, then says it's only his opinion. A magic word only works where somebody's been taught to say it.
Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Must say, very impressed by the attitudes of the Garda. Simply, if you consider the fact that this is completely untouched like territory, so to speak, like no one's ever done this, and despite that they're very relaxed about it, and not once have I heard any mention of terrorism or anything like that, or any other such things. So again, very impressed by the attitudes of the Garda, given the fact that no one has audited before. Like in the Met, we've been auditing for ages, like non-stop, relentlessly auditing the Met, and despite that they're still talking about terrorism and other things. You know, there's times where they're aware that it is an audit and they're still stop searching people. So got to give props to the Irish authorities and their conduct. Been very professional. And so yeah, you met lot. You could definitely learn a lot from the Garda and how they're choosing to conduct themselves. It seems like the Met will just employ anyone. So that's going to conclude that. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry, like there's not much in terms of content, but I can only report on what's given to me. Does that make sense? So yeah, probably gonna conclude that. Hope you liked, hope you enjoyed.
And he lands it fairly. No urgent need to audit here, and he can't speak for anyone who lives there. That's the pattern across all three. A superintendent who needed a phone call to defend a line. A filmer who needed certainty because he had no facts. A police force that needed nothing at all because it wasn't pretending. Take three things away. Authority that's real doesn't need reinforcing. It just points at the boundary. Anyone who escalates their question instead of answering yours has run out of question, and the calm one almost always wins, whichever side of the camera they're on. So which was the worst? The superintendent guarding his hedge, the vaccine interrogation that collapsed on Eriksen, or the Garda station that made the Met look silly? Tell me below and subscribe if you want more. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws. Peace out.